Hey there, welcome on back. As always, I'm Carl with Target's Attitude, absent-minded professor of knives and all things sharp. Sit on back, grab your pens and paper. Class is about to begin. First, a little bit of syllabus work, so to speak. If you're new to the channel, welcome. We do primarily knife reviews and occasional reviews of other bits of camping gear and survival gear. If you've been here before, well, welcome back. Hope you've been enjoying. I only have one question for you. Have you subscribed yet? Yeah, I'm asking you. I'm asking all of you. Both you up there in Alaska and you down there in Florida. Oh, and that guy up there in New Jersey, I know he hasn't subscribed yet. So, what you waiting for? It's easy enough to do. Just hit that button right down there that says subscribe. Then you hit the little bell next to it. That way you get notified every time I put up a neat new video. Easy enough to do. And quick and easy is always a good thing. Plus, it's a win-win situation. Win for you because you get to see all the neat new things I review. Win for me because, let's face it, the more subscribers I have, the easier it is to get all these neat new things. But that's long enough for that. Let's get on to class here, shall we? Got something a little different for you today. It's a Civivi knife, but it's not a folding knife. It's a fixed blade. Specifically, it's a neck knife. Rather interesting. They call it an EDC knife, but just about everyone else calls it a neck knife. It does come with the chain. Very nice molded Kydex sheath. And the blade is kind of interesting. I mean, the whole knife from tip to end is only right at 5 inches, 5.1 inches. The blade itself is, not even quite 2 inches. That's cutting edge is about 1 3/4, maybe 1.8 inches long. Skeletonized. You can always go ahead and wrap this in paracord if you want. Give it a little bit thicker grip, but not too bad. Very short. Nice heavy jimping right here, which helps control it nicely. Got some more jimping right here and right here. All in all, very handy. Keeps the knife very nicely controlled. It's got a lanyard hole if you want to do it that way instead of with the sheath and neck chain. And it's got a bottle opener, or at least I assume that's what it is. It doesn't really say, but yeah, that would open a bottle quick and easy, doesn't it? All in all, very unique, very interesting looking knife. As with most Civivis, I don't know. Most Civivis are made out of D2 tool steel, but this one is actually 9CR 18 MOV. Step up from the standard 8CR 13 MOV most knife companies use. For those of you who are not familiar with it, it's about equivalent to, say, a AUS 10. So, yeah, it's still a good steel. Nice hardness. This is rated at a 58 to 60 on the Rockwell hardness scale. Flat grind on the knife. Let's see how it does, shall we? Start off as always with a standard piece of paper. And as always, this is straight out of the box. No sharpening, no nothing like that. And it's slicing paper nicely. Excellent. Let's see how it does with cardboard. Goes through fairly nicely. Cuts fairly nicely. Yeah. This is going to open up just about any box I know of. Very quick and easy. So that's doing great. Hang packaging. Yeah, I can talk. Hang packaging test. Standard Gold Peak tea bottle. Much heavier than most hang packaging you're ever going to run across. So if you can open up this, it'll open up anything. Let's see here. A little bit to get the tip in, but once it's in, quick and easy. That did a nice job. Let's see here. Next thing, paracord, of course. Let's see here. I've got the paracord here. Let's find the end. There we go. Standard loop of paracord. Yeah. Nice. Okay, that took a little bit more than one, but not quite two. And tiny little loop. One. And that launched it. Okay, well, we're not going to try anything more that way. Let's see here. We've done paper, cardboard, hang packaging. Ah, yes. Time for zip ties. Let's see how it does with this. And the handiest things around, but really a pain to cut. So let's see here. Seeing how short that blade is. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it's just not going to cut that. I mean, it's cutting it, but the blade is so short that you're just not getting any good slicing distance on it. So, complete fail on paracord. I mean, it's cutting it. It just doesn't have enough blade length to do any good. So, heavy gauge cowhide. Let's see how it does on this. Yeah, it's cutting that nicely. Cutting that very nicely. So, roll this up and get it out of the way. That leaves us one more thing to test here. That's wood. Now, neck knife like this, yeah, the blade is just, yeah, let's see how it does on carving. Does a really nice job. You could use this to carve much better than I thought you'd be able to. Let's see. Yeah, I don't think we're going to be able to baton this at all. There's no tip to... Yeah, it just... Yeah. Can't get a strike on that to baton it with, at least not with your hand. Might be able to with a dowel or baton rod, but even then, it's just too short to really baton. But that's okay. I mean, you're not going to be using a neck knife out in the middle of the woods to baton things with. You're going to be using a regular camp knife. So, but after all that, let's see how it does on paper. And yeah, it's not lost any sharpness at all. It's going right through without it. Well, that time it didn't. But, yeah. I don't know. No loss of sharpness at all. It's just doing really nice. So there you have it. The Kiri EDC from Civivi. Very intriguing knife. For once, they actually tell me who the designer is. It's Alessandro De Santos. Gonna have to keep an eye out for his designs. Definitely intriguing. Also comes in a plain uncoated silver blade, so yeah. I will admit I don't normally carry neck knives. They're just, but if I was, this would be a fantastic choice. And the price isn't bad either. Let me double check just to make sure, but let's see here. Oh, where is it? Come on. Ah, yes. Just retail price is $46.95, so yeah, you're getting a surprisingly comfortable knife. Good quality injected sheath, chain. Oh no, it's not a bad price at all. I'd definitely be willing to pay that. But in the meantime, sounds like my son's up, so I'd better go get him some breakfast and get him started on his homework. Yeah, it's social distancing at its finest when you're talking about a autistic boy. But in the meantime, hope you learned something new. Hope you found something of interest. And as always, I look forward to seeing you back next week. In the meantime, remember, it may be ability that decides what you can do. It may be motivation that decides what you do. But it's attitude that decides how well you do it. So if you're going to do anything, no matter how minor or how major, do it with attitude. See you now. Bye. If you enjoyed this video, here's a couple more selections for you. A choice of our Civivi playlist and a video you might find interesting. And as always, you can always subscribe. So even now that the video is over. Hope you enjoyed. Bye now.